Good morning, viewers. We are here at Granby Youth Center at the Confirmation Center, and today we are going to be walking you through the voter confirmation process with Mrs. Michele Henderson Delsol. So here with us is Miss Priscia Julian, Communication Specialist at Electoral Office Dominica, who is going to give us a brief introduction. Good morning, Miss Julian. Can you tell us, the viewers, what exactly voter confirmation is?
Good morning. So we are at one of our 48 voter confirmation centers in Granby, and this one is at the Youth Center in Granby. And voter confirmation essentially is when people who are already an elector, anybody who is already on the voters list, presents themselves to be verified as a voter in order to become an eligible voter in Dominica on the new voters list. So you present yourself with your necessary documents, your ID, your witness, all of that. You go through the process of application just to ensure that you can be part of the new voters list. And so that's why we are at the center today, at the Confirmation Center. And we have caught up with Miss Michele Henderson Delsol. Everybody knows Michele. And she's just going to walk us through the process of what voter confirmation is. Because we really want people to know what exactly, what is the process like? A lot of people are asking, well, do I have to spend the entire day there? You say I have to bring documents. Is it something that is high-tech kind of a thing? Well, it's not that. So we just want people to know how simple the process is so they can give themselves the options of visiting the confirmation center in their constituency or in their polling district and present themselves to get confirmed.
Thank you. Hi, viewers of Emonews. Good to see everybody today. My name is Michele Henderson Delsol, and I am going to be confirming today. So I'm here to share that experience with you, so you can get a real life experience of what it is, and we can all, get confirmed together. Today is a good day, very beautiful day for confirmation. So join me as I walk into the center and walk you through the process. Let's go. Good morning. So this is my first stop.
You have to confirm.
Yes.
Can I have your ID, please?
You need my ID here.
Yes, you have to look to see your name on the voters list.
Okay, so, and your position is, just so you let me
I
know.
am the enrollment officer.
Okay, so this is the enrollment officer, and she's going to check my ID to ensure that my name is actually on the list.
I will give you a form, confirmation form.
Okay, one moment. So she's fetching a confirmation form. Hold on. Let's go slowly so we can we can show everybody the process.
So you can have a seat.
Okay. Okay. So the form is a registration of electors regulations, application for confirmation of registration. So I get my name here, right? Full legal name in block letters. Okay, so it's asking for my registration number and permission number.
So, as you can see on the form, you have to have a witness. So when you have your witness,
Yes, I do have a witness.
so
Okay.
and I have to look at his ID.
Okay, so my polling district number is district number 2, DO2. Is that the correct polling district number?
Yes,
DO2. That's not something people always know about, so I'm asking because I don't know if everybody actually knows their district number by heart. In the constituency of Granby, asked to put my current polling address.
and you are confirming too. Yes. So I will also give you a form. You can have a seat here.
Okay, so my last name, middle name, and first name in block letters.
Your registration number is 0002.
Granby, Dominica. Okay, can I have my registration number as well, please?
000-85-572-572.
Okay. So registration number as per the list is entered into the form. Proof of ID document, and that's my passport number. Okay. I see here we have to include parents'
Yes.
particulars as well, even if they are deceased.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The marital status is for the applicant, right?
Yes.
Correct. I just asked because the parental information is right next to it. So.
So to those of you who are now joining us live via Emonews, we are here at Granby Youth Center at the Confirmation Center, and today we're just going to be doing a walkthrough of the voter confirmation process with Mrs. Michele Henderson Delsol.
And today's date is the 19th of March. And the signature right here. Okay, so as you can see, I filled out the form.
I have to sign as the enrollment officer.
Okay.
And here your witness will sign.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so just so you guys get caught up, the enrollment officer checks the list to see that my name is on the electoral list, and checks my ID to make sure that the names match. And it's very important that the names on your IDs and the names on the list matches. So if you've had a change of name in the case of marriage, for example, before your next your confirmation, you need to bring along a marriage certificate to indicate that there is a name change, so that it can be effected on the new list, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. But in my case, I would not need it because I registered after I got married, so my married name is already there. So I do not need a marriage certificate, but you might need one. So as my witness is filling out his form, because he is also getting confirmed as well.
So, and since you are also from District DO2, you can sign for her and she will sign for you as a witness.
It's also important, yes, that you know that the witness has to be from your polling district, same ward as you. So I am registered in DO2, and so my witness also has to be from DO2.
Yes.
Very good.
So now
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
you have come to the assistant enrollment officer. We can put the information on the system.
Okay, so we have been moved on to the assistant enrollment officer. And the information on the form is going to be entered digitally into the system. So let's walk through the process. Morning, how are you? What's your name?
Showing.
Showing. So Showing is my assistant electoral officer.
So now I'm going to scan your ID and have to make a copy of it.
So he's scanning the ID, making a copy of it.
And your witness name, you have to put it in the signature. Put his name.
My witness, you need to write your name in block letters at the bottom.
So leave the passport because I have to
Okay.
scan this. Now I need it.
Okay, so the ID has been scanned, and no, I'm just talking to the audience so they know what we're doing. The ID has been scanned, and this information is going to be added to the system. Thank you.
So now you can put your information on the computer so you can follow with me as the screen on the side.
Okay, so just so you know, there is a screen that has applicants' details, and so while the assistant electoral officer is actually filling in information, you can follow along right here on the screen so you can see. And I'm guessing we'll be able to make if there's any corrections that we'll be able to.
So you'll
That's
follow
the reason,
through.
so you can follow through to make sure that the information is correct and accurate. You don't have to show them my date of birth. They have to know when I was born. You will know when my birthday is, but you can know what year I was born. It's fine.
Okay, mother's name.
MARGUERITE.
E-R-I-T-E.
That's correct.
Rose
That's correct.
Henderson. Father's name. ID type, passport. Occupation, musician.
Right, so if you do have a middle name, it's important that is included as well. All the data is included so that there can be no mistaking that it's you.
And that is the reason why you have your parents' information.
Correct.
Because if you have somebody the same name as you, they can differentiate you between your parents.
Correct. So in case you didn't hear that, we have parents' information specifically to ensure that you have the right person, because people can have the same name, and so you can differentiate amongst people by ensuring that their parental information is included and by birth date as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Place of birth.
Correct. Correct. So far the information is correct. Everything is correct.
So the next now.
Did you need my email address? I noticed it didn't.
You could
It's
if you
optional.
want to, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to add it, I can add it.
We can add it, yes. CARLA
C-A-R-L-A.
Delsol DELSOL at gmail.com.
That's right.
Correct? Yes, sir. Submit. Okay, so the next page gives information about the polling district, the address of the polling district.
And your polling
It's
district
consist-
DO2.
Yes, polling district DO2, which is Granby South.
Your street address. Say
Is
Grande, but it's
1545 Mabushe Granby.
okay. That's the page. EOU.
CHE. Yes, correct. So now everybody knows where I live.
Okay. So now follow on the screen with me. It have a
Yes.
list of disabilities.
Right.
So now you can, if you have anyone, you can point it out and then I can check it. But if you don't have any, you can just go next. So you can
Okay.
follow through. It has
So-
missing finger, chronic illness, unable to walk, paralyzed, total blind, difficulty walking, difficulty hearing, dumb, mental, difficulty seeing, lack of feeling of hands, feet, no hands, difficulty speaking.
Okay, so I'm supposed to check a list of disabilities to select any that apply on this page, and I have no disabilities, so we can skip that page. But if you do, then you will have to include one or more of
So,
them.
on the day of voting, if you cannot come, we know the reason why.
Right, okay.
Okay, so now I have to scan your passport,
Okay.
put in all the information.
So if you do have a disability on the day of voting, that will be taken into consideration, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the passport right now is being scanned by the system and everything is shown on screen so you can see. So far so good, very correct.
I'm going to scan your
And also the form is being scanned as well so that all the data, although it is uploaded digitally, is also scanned so you have an exact copy of the exact form that you filled on the day that you confirmed. So it's a very complete system. These are measures taken for data integrity. Make sure that your data is accurate and it is entered as is on your form, so there are no mistakes.
okay, time for your photo to be taken.
Okay, so I'm going to have my photo taken, yes.
Yes. So now you have to remove your glasses.
Okay, no glasses for photos.
Now the camera is right there. Okay, your chair, move it a little to that side. Okay. Look at the camera.
I blinked. Apologies. Now question, am I allowed to smile on my photo?
Yes.
Okay, but no teeth, right? Okay.
So look at the photo on the screen.
Yes, I got the photo on the screen and it looks just like me, so it's a go.
It's
Yes,
good?
yes. It's a go. Now I like the idea of smiling on my IDs because I would never walk up to, let's say, an immigration officer or any other officer and be all way. So I was asked, I was asked those questions. Why can't I smile? Because I would never go up to any person who's inspecting my passport and not smile. That's just not me. So they have to see me as I am normally, right?
Okay. So now the final thing, you have to sign on the packet.
Okay. So this is my final step.
Sign on the sign more in the middle.
Okay.
What's the border?
Okay. Okay, so after I've signed, I will receive a receipt indicating that I have confirmed.
Yes.
Okay. So as you can see, it's been pretty simple. Wasn't complicated at all. And took about, what, 15 minutes of time? About 15 to, yeah, I'd say about 15 to 20 minutes in total. So it's not a complicated process at all. So if you're considering, which you should, absolutely should, it is your democratic right to vote in every election in your country. So please go out and get confirmed. It is a very simple process. As long as you have the proper documents, you have ID, forms of ID accepted are passports, social security cards, driver's licenses, and so on. And maybe I should ask this question: if someone does not have a passport, driver's license, or social security, how else might they be able to provide documentation?
With birth certificates, passport size photo, it has to be stamped, and then that they can come in and we have to fill out an application form.
Okay, so in case you didn't hear that, that was the process. If you don't have any of the documents like a passport, social security card, or driver's license, you bring in your birth certificate and a photo, passport size photo,
It has to be stamped.
stamped by whom? The passport size photo is stamped by whom? Do you know? Stamped by the notary public or somebody that knows you, recognizes you? Okay. So that will, yes, that is something that is in place to help people who don't have those particular documents. And so, you come here and there is a affidavit that is filled in to certify that you are who you say you are, and you need witnesses as well, I'm sure. Yes. Okay.
So that's the end of the process.
Thank
that's
you.
Your receipt.
This is
And when you when you're doing the affidavit, it has to be signed by justice of peace.
Justice of the Peace has to sign your affidavit. Stamped, right. So just like in the process of a passport, right? Your picture would have to be stamped by the recommender and your application as well. So the affidavit is a similar process. Is stamped by the Justice of the Peace or somebody of that stature, and then also your photo to certify that you are who you say you are. So I have my receipts, and do I have my passport. Thank you very much. I have my document, and the process is over. It's very simple, and I hope you guys learned a little bit more about the process, and you will go out and get confirmed. Thank you very much. All right, have a good day. All right, thanks. Thank you.
So, Michele, how did you find the process?
I thought it was very simple. It was not difficult at all. It was a little bit, like I learned a little bit more about, the voter list and the exact method of doing of confirmation and what exactly the information is that is involved in you being an elector. So that is important to know. Yes, I just encourage people to come and get it done. And today is a good day for doing that. There's no rain. And I just want to encourage people, come out and it takes 15-20 minutes of your time. Mine probably took a little more because we were explaining everything and all of that, so it might even take you less time. Right? So just thank the viewers for their attention and hope they...
So, Miss Julian, can you tell us who can get confirmed?
Okay, so anyone who is on the voters list, the published voters list as of May 2025, so you have to be a registered voter. If you're not yet a registered voter, you'd have to do a completely different process, which is new voters registration. But if you have already been on the list, and that is the published list as of May 2025, then you can get confirmed. You are eligible to become confirmed.
Is it only in Granby people can come and get confirmed?
No, we have 48 centers across the island. So every constituency has centers. And in some constituencies, there are more than one confirmation center. So if somebody wants to know where the confirmation center is, you can always call the hotline of the electoral office. We have two numbers for that. So we have 617-9595 or 275-8164. And then we have social media. So it's posted on there, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on the website of the Electoral Office. So you can see the list of confirmation centers. So if you are from Roseau and you want to know where exactly your confirmation center is, you can find it on the list, as well as a contact number if you want to call and get any more information.
Okay, thank you, Miss Julian. Thank you, Michele. And we'd just like to thank the viewers for viewing on Emonews. This was the process of voters confirmation with Mrs. Michele Henderson Delsol. So we would like to thank you all for viewing, and we wish you a blessed afternoon. Thank you.